and also to connect your profit, that we be the one who are lucky that we can be together with our two parents and can live our life and work, and also to prove our faith and develop our faith, and we want to extend our heart of love, and we want to dedicate ourselves to you for you even more. I pray that it can give you the holy message, especially the message that you going to give us to the global news, which is the news centering on the work of our two parents, father who is still in the front line and working directly. We can see and see your work, and the Holy Spirit has been working. And we are so grateful for our Dominican Holy Community in our Thailand, and also we are grateful for Blessed Family and our members of second generation. Please guide us to share our hearts and love. Also, we can share our heart, our faith to one another. Pray for this new morning in the name of God as a blessing to family Aju. Thank you, people, apart for the opening prayer with sincere heart. Next, we're going to listen the special song before we receive the word this morning.
너와 함께하는 시간만으로도 좋았는데 너의 곁에 있는 사실만으로도 감사해. 너무나 믿어지지 않아 내 모습이 한 번만 내가 느끼게 해달라고. 나를 위로해주던 힘이 되어준 너를 위해 소중한 나 혼자만의 사랑을 할 거야. 내게 사랑을 알게 한 세상에 오직 난 한 사람, 그것으로 내겐 충분하니까. 아직도 난 믿어지지 않아 내 모습이 이제는 느낄 수
ษที่ถึงใจพี่น้องทุกท่านในเช้าวันนี้นะคะค่ะก็ขอสวัสดีนะคะสวัสดีผู้นำระดับชาตินะคะ
Good morning, our national leader, Reverend Common Tananapawan, Deputy National Leader, Ajahn Sangkum, Ajahn Sutin, Ajahn Munnoy, and also all the leaders, bless families, and also all the members. Welcome all to our Morning Peace Net. In this new morning, once again, I can see many of our brothers and sisters. I'm very happy and so grateful that we're still making condition together. For this new morning, we're going to listen the message by watching Asia Global News. We can see the work of the Heavenly Parent Providence worldwide. If you are ready, let us watch together.
Hello, dear members, and welcome to another edition of HJ Global News. Earlier this year, Dr. Yoon Young-ho, Director of International Headquarters, and his team toured Africa, a continent that will play a pivotal role in the Providence. The main purpose of the tour was to promote the Africa 2023 Summit, as well as the vision of a heavily unified world, so desired by God and true parents. In this edition of HJ Global News, we will look back at the African tour in detail. After proclaiming Foundation Day in 2013, True Mother followed a providential course by which she restored 7 nations, 1 continent, and 7 religious groups. She has especially poured out her devotion and love to Africa, where spirituality is very much alive. Thus, the first African Summit was held in January 2013 in Senegal, with True Mother in Senegalese President Macky Sall. These continental summits continued for 2 years, with 2 summits in South Africa in the cities of Cape Town and Johannesburg, a summit in Sao Tome and Principe, and a summit in Niger. As of 2016, 6 UPF sisters associations have been established, including the International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, the Interreligious Association of Peace and Development, and the International Summit Council for Peace. Thanks to their contribution, continental summits, blessing ceremonies were held in Africa, enabling True Mother to complete her providential 7-year course with great victory. On this basis, she celebrated her 77th birthday and True Father centenary, and also presided over the 2020 World Summit. After that, there was the launch of the second 7-year providential course, which began with 21 months of activities for a heavily unified Korea. And despite the COVID-19 pandemic that brought the entire world to a standstill, efforts to realize the vision of a world of peace continued unabated. They resulted in the creation of an online platform, PeaceLink, on which the rallies of hope were streamed live, introducing a new concept of international summits. A total of 7 rallies of hope have taken place so far. In addition to the launch of Think Tank 2022, a think tank consisting of 1,011 Koreans and 1,011 international experts forums were held to propose solutions for the realization of a heavily unified Korea. Furthermore, at the Summit for Peace for the Korean Peninsula 2022, which was attended by former and current heads of states and governments from 157 countries diplomatically linked to the 2 Koreas, there was an adoption of the Seoul Declaration for a heavily unified Korea, relying on the motive, 1 territory, 1 people, and 1 culture. In August 2022, at the World Summit and International Leadership Conference, the Seoul Declaration was proposed as a universal peace charter, advocating the building of a heavily unified world. It is based on the broader motive, namely 1 Earth, 1 humanity, and 1 culture. Thus, on the basis of the Universal Peace Charter, 2 conferences of hope were held, which were presented with new alternatives based on the most basic human rights. On these occasions, more than 500 former and current parliamentarians from all over the world adopted the Declaration of Freedom of Religion and Thought based on the universal human rights, which will be backed up by the Universal Charter for Peace currently being drafted. In August 2022, Brigitte Raffini, Executive Secretary of SENSAD, led the historic launch of the New Hope Project for young people, who are the main players in building a world of lasting peace. More than 30 youth from SENSAD member countries traveled to South Korea for the historic launch of the project. The historic launch was broadcast live on national and private television in more than 100 countries around the world, creating a new milestone for world peace. In 2022, we visited Africa and Cambodia 4 times, May, June, September, and December, for a continent-wide summit, and the challenge continues. In November 2022, the ASEAN Summit was held in Cambodia, and the leaders of the United States, South Korea, and Japan attended. And at the ASEAN Summit Parliamentarians Federation General Assembly, parliamentarians gathered to propose a Universal Peace Charter as a legislative initiative. As predicted in the 2017 Family Federation General Assembly in Africa, the international community has recently witnessed a great power struggle over the African continent. Countries like the United States, China, Japan, South Korea, and the Middle East are looking to expand their influence by holding summits in Africa. Therefore, at the beginning of the Vision 2027, the 60-month journey for the heavily unified world, true parents are preparing and seeing Africa as an emerging continent of hope. In January, Dr. Yoon Yo-ho, Director of International Headquarters, and his team visited Africa. On January 7, they attended the opening plenary of the International Leadership Council 2023, held in Maputo, Mozambique. The event was marked by the launch of the ceremony of the Africa 2023 Summit Organizing Committee. As a representative of each of the 6 pillars of Think Tank 2022, the program began with a welcoming address by Ms. Kathy Rickney, Chair of UPF Korea. This was followed by congratulatory messages from a number of dignitaries, including Phili Mao Suze, Deputy Minister of Justice of Mozambique, Goodluck Jonathan, former President of Nigeria, Brigitte Raffini, Executive Secretary of SENSAD, Dan Bolton, Co-Chair of IAPP, Jim Rogers, UPF Advisor, and Tom McDavid of the Washington Times. Dr. Yoon then gave a special address in which he announced the launch of the 2023 Africa Summit Organizing Committee.
The Africa Summit 2023 will bring together head of state, parliamentarians, religious and spiritual leaders, youth leaders, business leaders, media leaders, and academicians to propose a new model for the world and the UN. This Africa Summit 2023 will also include continental-level unions, such as the ASEAN Union and other unions from Europe, the Africas, Oceania, and so on. The continent of Africa will be the driver, the model for the heavenly unified world, and shining light of hope for all the world.
The Africa Summit 2023 Organizing Committee is led by President Macky Sall of Senegal, former chairperson of the African Union, President Azali Assoumi of Comoros, the new chairperson of the African Union, former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari as co-chairs comprised of the former and current heads of states from across the African continent. At the 36th Summit of the African Union in Addis Ababa, capital of Ethiopia, on February 18, 2023, Comoros President Azali Assoumi, in his address, shared that he took over the reins from the Senegalese President Macky Sall as a new chairperson for a 1-year term. Honorable Patrick Nathan Ifon of the National Assembly of Nigeria read the letter from the President of Nigeria announcing the country's commitment to hosting the summit. Sheikh Mansour Diop, representative of the Caliph General of the Mourides, Dakar, Senegal, read the letter from the President of Senegal expressing his country's intention to join Africa Summit 2023. Dr. Yoon's address, Luc Adolphe Thiaw, former President of Burkina Faso, Mayuma Yumbuni, Vice President of the National Assembly of Guinea, Neves Mumba, former Deputy President of Zambia, Imboni Radebe, President of IAPD Africa, and Father Lucien Bila, Chaplain of the African Union, all gave speeches. The leaders present at the event then signed the resolution confirming the launch of the Africa 2023 Summit Organizing Committee, bringing the meeting to a close. In addition, more than 100 people attended the ceremony on site, and more than 1,500 people from 27 countries followed it online. Furthermore, the event was broadcast live by 40 television stations in 25 African countries with an audience of nearly 70 million viewers. On Sunday, 8 January, over 500 members and peace ambassadors attended the inauguration ceremony of the AHJ Peace Center. Prior to the dedication ceremony, Dr. Yun Yong-ho visited the Prophet Hadebe Church and received a warm welcome. Prophet Hadebe is planning and attempting an interfaith African worship service with the theme of universal spirituality. The HJP Center dedication ceremony was held with the same goal and concept. The dedication ceremony of the HJ Center began with the reading of the prayer of gratitude by Dr. Yun. Then he cut the ribbon with the center leaders and carefully blessed the HJ Peace Center. They also had a plaque ceremony and took a tour of the entire building. They gathered in the auditorium for the opening of the Hyojong Peace Center, which will become the base for peace in the creation of a heavenly Africa. All hands join in prayer for the dedication of the HJP Center, which will open up new horizons for interfaith worship beyond religion. The Hyojong Peace Center is a temple for interreligious services and will eventually become a center for global interfaith worship in Africa. Looking forward to the true role of the Hyojong Peace Center in fostering hope in Africa, all the participants shouted Okmanse to conclude the dedication of the ceremony of the Hyojong Peace Center. The conference to launch the Elders Roundtable was held with the online participation of leaders from 100 countries under the theme, the vision, and the role of the Elders Roundtable in realizing a world of permanent peace. It was co-sponsored by Think Tank 2022, the International Summit Council, and the Korean Elder Society, and was organized to bring together the experience and wisdom of elders to contribute to the realizing a world of peace, coexisting through global alliance, and to be launched in May of this year as the Elders Roundtable. For this event, Yusuf Giuliani, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, former President of Sri Lanka, Matripala Sirisena, and Parmananja, first Vice President of Nepal, personally came to Korea and gave valuable speeches. Among the distinguished local audiences were Lee Sang-hon, Chairman of the National Council of Senior Citizens, Kim Ho-il, President of the Senior Association and Co-President of our Senior Citizens Circle, Cho Man-hu and Cho Jong-ru. The lunch ended with the appointment of members of the organizing committee to officially launch the roundtable.
Once again, give a big round of applause to Asia Global News. Thank you for the video of Asia Global News that allow us to see the work of our true mother and the work of Dr. Yun Yong-ho and also our brothers and sisters worldwide. I believe that through all brothers and sisters who watch this Asia Global News can receive inspirations from it. And next, we're going to have time for our personal reflection before we reflect. And I would like to first invite ahead. I would like to invite ahead P. Ovipat, who can share his reflection to us. Before we share our reflection, let's reflect upon ourselves first, and then come back to and receive inspiration together.
เคค่ะก็ยินดีต้อนรับพี่น้องทุกท่านนะคะกลับ
Welcome
มา
back, our brothers and sisters. This time we're going to hear the inspiration and the sharing from the representative from the Blessed family and also from our youth to be the inspiration for all of us. Even more, first person the going to share inspiration to us. He is the representative from the Blessed family. If you are ready, if you are ready, let's put our hand together and welcome P.O. Apipat to share his reflection.
ได้ยินไหมครับ
Good morning. Can you hear me?
ได้ยินใช่ไหมครับ
Can you hear me?
ก็เรียนท่านผู้นำ
So
แล้วก็
I'd like to greet national leader and also all the leaders and blessed families and members.
หันกัน
By sudden, I was asked to share.
ใน
So
เอ่อ
um,
เอ่อ HJ Global News สัปดาห์นี้นะครับ
according to HA Global this week,
นะครับจะเป็นการ
it's a kind of summary,
พิเศษนะครับก็คือ
a kind of special meeting in Africa
วันที่9
on
มกราคม
6 January 6 to 9 when Dr. Yoon Young Ho he went there and joined there in that meeting,
ท่านคงจะ
and
เห็น
you
ก็คือว่า
all may already saw
ก็
it.
คือตอนนี้ถือว่าแอฟริกา
And
ก็คือ
at this time, actually Africa
ต่อ
actually responds
พระเจ้าและคงไม่ได้
very well
เพราะเราได้
to God's providence because we have leaders from all different levels, especially those who are very much influential leaders in the government in Africa. And because of that, and also especially based on the foundation of our two parents, before that, actually before that, 20 nations, 21 nations in actually 21 African nation came to Korea. A representative came, and then the main goal about Two Mother actually Two Mother really want to centering on the unify of heavily unified Korea and heavily unified world. And for my own personal experience, I came to Surin and work here in a small nation, even though uh, actually working in the small nation, but how can we restore that province and how we can work in the province? Actually, the role of the John the Baptist is very important because if we restore one by one, it's not easy. Important thing is the person who is in the position of John the Baptist, who we are the Messiah. John the Baptist is a righteous people who have foundation, who have like who have people under them, and kind of they are actually they are those people are in the position of John the Baptist. Dr. Yoon Young Ho, who came to Africa, especially the end of 2019, and the long period of time working of our two parents, and also the victory in Africa. All those were the foundation, and also to mother really embrace Africa, and eventually what happened to mother could really capture the heart, win the heart of African leaders. And the most surprising thing is that John the Baptist is John the Baptist not just only be a influential leader in the politics, but actually also the religious leaders who have a lot of followers, who actually very influential in Africa, also follow two parents. It's not just only Christian in South Africa, but even in Islam, Islam leader also to follow two parents. How can we believe that? Um, uh, in the past, doing Heaven Tribal Messiah in Africa, or build up Chonbo Church family for African people. Uh, I don't know they believe in God before that or not, but they still give donation, they offer tithe. Actually, this is very actually this is one of the great challenge for us who are working in the front line. And how can we really let Buddhist people who give donation just like they are going to the Buddhist temple, and and
บริจาคที่วัดคำถามและคำตอบคืออะไรครับผมก็เลยตอบไปว่าเวลาที่เราอยู่ในพื้นที่ เวลาที่เราอยู่ในฟอนต์ไลน์มากน้อยขนาดไหนอย่างในแต่ละหมู่บ้าน
President Dunkley used to ask us how can we let Buddhist people to give donation just like they are going to the Buddhist temple. Actually, we are if it depend on how much we are living there in their area. And we can be together, live together with them, and we can have give and take with them. We pray for them, and living there, and then have that kind of give and take with the people, and then they can come to meet us. But the problem is we're not living there, and we are living in the Bangkok, and then that's why they not come to have interaction with us much. And for those who have their tribal members, it's important that we need to live in that area, and then we can help our tribal members to grow. And actually, for our country of Thailand, it's quite challenged, especially centering on four strategic nations: Thai, Nepal, India, and Cambodia. President Dunkley has a hope, especially centering on these four countries. The important point is what last time we have the project on giving guidance on education to the students, and we have some students came to Bangkok to attend workshop, and I myself follow up and visit the students' home, and also expand, reach out to more schools. Now we have representative from several districts, and I feel that actually witnessing is not difficult because we have John the Baptist. We talk, and we have a very clear goal and project to help improve the province. And we need to use the critic as the opportunity. But important is the challenge point is as we come and how we take care of the people. And what we propose is that the student who going to come and stay with us, and they're going to come and stay with us. They're going to study in the university. They have money. They can pay. They afford to pay for the accommodation or food. But the main point is how can we train them so that eventually they can one day they can go back and they can establish YSP club in the school. This is another innovation that we are trying to do. This is a kind of cooperation between three parts, which is from the area of the we have three group of people involved, and most of that the actually our blessed family is leading each area of those. And who we are the 12, we are the Messiah, and who is our John the Baptist, and who has a foundation, and how we can lead those people to trust and have confidence in us and offer their foundation to us. This time I have a chance to talk deeply with one of former deputy governor, vice governor or something, and then I discussed with him. And actually he questions something regarding Abe situation, and I gave him informations. And actually we need to also be able to protect our own foundation, and we are grateful for our two parents who are working very hard in the world level to bring about world peace for our area, for our realm, actually small area, right? And two parents building Chanukuk for world Chanukuk, but for each one of us who are living in different area, let's build Chanukuk city. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, P.O. for your sharing. Thank you for the inspiration that sharing to our brothers and sisters. Thank you for the heart that want to witness for our two parents. And next person is the representative from youth, the member from Chiang Mai Centerless. Welcome, Nong Kansuda.
สวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณพระเจ้าไม่แท้จริง
Thank you, God, true parents, and also thank you, leader. Good morning, leaders, and blessed families, and also our brothers and sisters. Through today, as I watched HA Global News, I feel that um, uh, two mother and our leaders invest themselves very much in the front line, and also um, the conference in Africa. Actually, this is give me inspiration, and theme which is talking about one territory, one people, one nation or something, to create one world, and by the investment of our leaders and brothers and sisters, and through all kind of projects under two mother, and also through us, I feel that what God is telling us is we ourselves as sons and daughters of God, we need to carry on and also become one, and we can be one of the person who can work together. And also in terms of witnessing, we um, need to be strong in witnessing and also working together and carry on the problems together. We need to use our hearts to follow up, to work, and if something unclear, we need to clarify. And also our two father and two mother who make a long history for 60 years, and for us, how can we really become the fellow sons and daughters? And through today, I am grateful for the Asia Global News very much. And also I want to encourage our brothers and sisters. Thank you very much. Once again, give applause for our sister, please. We can see the heart as you want to be strong and want to witness for our true mother. And thank you for our brother and sister, both POP and non-consular, who share inspiration to our group. I believe that this can be inspiration for our brothers and sisters even more. And next, I would like to invite our national leader, Levin Kamon, to express his appreciation and give encouragement to our brothers and sisters. Good morning, blessed families, and also our youth, our students, and blessed children. Are you happy today that you can see the work of our two parents in world level and also worldwide? I am grateful to the translation of Chan Koi, just the name and also the leaders who came to support our two parents. Actually, it's not easy to translate in a very short time, and the name of the nations, and also the name of the John the Baptist, and the progress of work in Africa is going to be the history that will engrave forever to build heavily unified world and also heavily unified Korea. So heavily unified Korea and also heavily unified world. And also thank you for the sharing from and the investment of Ajahn O very much in the area of Surin, and also and he used to live in Korea for 9 years, and he really loved and also follow our two parents until now. And also for those who still who is working hard, who's still working hard and also try to restore John the Baptist, especially the person who are working in the field of education in Ratchapat and also university, Ajahn Pasong Sulasai, and also try to reach out to the uh, uh, administrators, level of governors and vice governor, and also politicians, and think how can we do. So I can see the progress and hope of heavily unified Surin that going to take place, and where the people in the city of Surin, um, there are many Chinese or like a kind of the people who kind of Chinese and Vietnamese, and if they can speak Cambodian, they can do business very well. And oh no, Chinese, those who have Chinese background and also Laos background who work in Sulin, if they can if they can speak Cambodian, they can they can do business well in that area. And also different group of people living there like Suai or kinds of group. And also I'm grateful for Kansuda Seyang. I'm not sure her last name, from Chiang Mai Center, who share with a beautiful heart, especially the inspiration that she said, let us offer our Chong Song and also alignments that we have toward our true mother, and also offer the filial piety toward um, have to parents. These three terminologies can really move heaven and allow miracle to take place. And I think Pimpijala also one of the very happy person. We have actually the leader in Islam, Chik Mansu. I used to sit in the same table with him. He spoke French, and also we have a Muslim leader who really moved. He was so moved and he really loved our two parents so much. And because of him, the work of our movement can go to Senegal and Niger, and those nations, many people, majority are Islam, and many people, many leaders follow our two parents. And actually, in those countries, we don't have much, we don't have many of our members, and however, uh, especially in Niger, we can see the former Prime Minister Brigitte. He always wear like kind of a style of hat, Muslim kind of hat, and he really loved our two parents and followed two parents very well. And he lead the youth and also the leader in many African Toronto base area of African, who he really loved two parents, and he testified in the event of launching to Mother Memoir, and he testified with a heart of filial piety very beautifully as a Muslim leader. And he is Muslim, and also he is living in the area of Sahara, desert, and he wearing like that. Actually, it's a kind of the dress that people who live in the desert area are wearing. And also in South Africa, the Prophet Hadebe, he is one kind of one of a very influential person in South Africa, in Botswana, and also in Mozambique. And we can see um, in the video based on the foundation of religion, Prophet Hadebe, actually he's the leader of a very strong Christian group. They dedicate the Hyojong Peace Center. Actually, many people under him join in that HJ Peace Center to have a worship service. We also have politician leader, and also the leader in the academic and from religions join with us. And also we can see the summit that held in Africa and came and also pledged to support our true mother. This is the success that happened in Africa, and also true mother is embracing African people the First Nation when where two mother held summit in Africa. Actually, it was the same year with when two mother came to Thailand 2017. Actually, some country like Niger, we have almost no foundation of members, and some people ask to mother why to mother not going to Christian nation, or we have a lot of members such as Zambia or other countries. We have a lot of members, but to mother chose to embrace Muslim members, well, Muslim brothers and sisters, and because of that open up the gate to restore Africa. And we can see the formula course, we can see two mothers strong determination, and this bring about universal peace charter. It's just like a kind of cooperation in terms in the continental level in Africa, and this can influence to ASEAN area, and also centering on Hun Sen. And we hope that through that can influence to the election in Thailand. We can have new leader who can support two parents in Thailand, and also can be able to uh, bring peace to earth. And let us really offer Jongsong together. And I believe that based on the Jongsong that we offer together and express our heart as of filial piety toward our two parents, and based on the foundation that we have alignments, understand the hope and desire of our two parents, then we can make
เกิดขึ้นนะครับ
the heavily unified Thailand. Many of our members from Seli Center, many of our Seli Center members turn on video camera. I'm very grateful to them, and please keep the hope, and also the and even though in the future you become home member and you're not working in the church, but you can be the hope of our two parents, and let's really maintain our faith and also grow our faith and become best members who can receive, become the blessed members and become blessed family in the future, and work in all different fields, and in the school or in the field of business. And however, the success in the blessings very important to build kingdom of heaven on the earth. Let's really keep the hope and also witness during this time, very important time, and also support our two parents to build Chanwan Kung and also Chan Il Sanctum in our lifetime as we follow our two parents. Let us join hand with our two parents to build the heavenly unified world, and also just like the model in Africa, we can also see something happen in Cambodia, and and actually heavily actually in order for kingdom of heaven to realize um, um, substantially, we need to really make our family to become healthy, happy, and also let's really bring a lot of young people to know our true parents in Sulin, Buriram, Ubon Ratchathani, and from different areas in Thailand. Let us have a very bright day and happy day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and give applause for our national leader, please. Thank you very much for the appreciation and encouragement. And I let us really keep our hope and also realize the will of our true mother. We receive inspiration from our true. We receive encouragement from our true mother, and also from our brothers and sisters, and also from our national leader. Next, let's express our appreciation, and let us offer our donation to express our appreciation together.
ค่ะก็ขอบคุณสำหรับช่วงเวลาที่พี่น้องทุกท่านได้ถวาย
Thank you for offering donation together. I believe that this can be one of Cheongsong that we are doing together, and I would like to inform the number of people who participated. PeaceNet 294 people PeaceNet yesterday. Thank you all for offer Cheongsong together for this new morning. For this morning, do we have announcements?
โอเคเคสประกาศก่อน
โอเคค่ะก็จะขอ
So the announcement, I'd like to invite our blessed families and also blessed children and also all members to join this the deep content in this workshop under the title God's Lineage. This workshop going to be on March 11 and 12 from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. For the registration fee is $350. No, 350 baht per person, and you can
อยากจะสนับสนุนทุกท่านนะครับในการเข้าร่วมเวิร์กช็อปที่สำคัญมากๆในครั้งนี้นะครับอยากให้พี่น้องเข้าร่วมทุกคนเลย
So actually, I would like to invite all people to join this workshop. All people to join this workshop because our lineage, actually the most important is our lineage. In order for us to receive the blessing is most important of now many of our brothers and sisters prepare to go to Korea, right? So if you cannot join Saturday, please join on Sunday. I really want to invite you to join. Please register and also to support this project, this workshop, and this can be the blessing for all of us. Especially, we get a great support from our Director of Asia, the Education Director of Asia, Reverend Simon Pang. Also, blessed children, if they can join, will be great. Let's join this workshop together. Let's receive this blessing together. And next is the time, very important time that we're going to pray to mobilize spirit world. And also we can make determination to support God's providence and Japan's providence. And especially now we have 70 days condition to offer victory for our true mother and also to pray to support our blessed family and also all our members. Please prepare our hearts and mind. If you are ready, let's pray.
ขอบคุณพี่น้องทุกท่านนะคะสำหรับ
Thank you,
การ
all brothers and sisters, for your prayers with energy and heart. And our last session is the time to receive inspiration from the song. It might be an old song, but I hope that this can be inspiration for our brothers and sisters once again. If you are ready, let's watch this song together.
สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีพี่น้องทุกคนนะคะก็วันนี้เราเป็นตัวแทนจากศูนย์เชียงใหม่ค่ะที่จะมาร้องเพลงแรงบันดาลใจให้พี่น้องฟังชื่อเพลงว่าออมม่ารักเธอมากกว่าใครฉันรักชมและรับฟังเธอค่ะ
Alma, this song is about Alma love you more than anyone.
เป็นอะไรจะไม่พูดกันเลยก็ไม่เคยจะเป็นอย่างนี้เลยนี่นาดูท่าทางมันไม่เหมือนธรรมดาหรือว่าเธอกำลังอ่อนล้าอยู่หรือไงฉันคิดว่าเธอคงต้องการใครสักคนที่เขาพร้อมจับมือและเดินเคียงข้างกันไม่ได้คิดจะไปไหนให้เธอต้องคอยหาตรงนี้มันมีแค่เธอและแค่ฉันอย่าบอกให้รู้เอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครส่วนมีคนไหนที่จะรักเธอมากไปกว่านี้อย่าบอกเธอนะเอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครเชื่อใจเธอนะไม่มีหลงทางไปที่ไหนทั้งนั้น หรือว่าแอบไปทำอะไรไม่ดีเริ่มต้นกันใหม่อีกครั้งยังไม่สายเจอใครๆที่เขาทำร้ายหัวใจเขามีอ้อมกอดคอยเยียวยาหัวใจฉันคิดว่าเธอคงต้องการใครสักคนที่เขาพร้อมจับมือและเดินเคียงข้างกันไม่ได้คิดจะไปไหนให้เธอต้องคอยหาตรงนี้มันมีแค่เธอและแค่ฉันอย่าบอกให้รู้เอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครจะมีคนไหนที่จะรักเธอมากไปกว่านี้อย่าบอกเธอนะเอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครเชื่อใจเธอนะไม่มีหลงทางไปที่ไหนทั้งนั้น ฉันคิดว่าเธอคงต้องการใครสักคนที่เขาพร้อมจับมือและเดินเคียงข้างกันไม่ได้คิดจะไปไหนให้เธอต้องคอยหาตรงนี้จะมีแค่เธอและแค่ฉันอย่าบอกให้รู้เอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครจะมีคนไหนที่จะรักเธอมากไปกว่านี้อย่าบอกเธอนะเอามารักเธอมากกว่าใครเชื่อใจเธอนะไม่มีหลงทางไปที่ไหนทั้งนั้น
ขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับบทเพลงแรงบันดาลใจด้วยค่ะค่ะก็ขอบคุณสำหรับบทเพลงสั้นแรงบันดาลใจนะคะค่ะก็ชุดสุดท้ายของเรานะคะก็ขอเชิญทุกท่านนะคะได้ร่วมกันเปิดกล้องนะคะที่เราจะมาเป็นชุดแรกร่วมกันค่ะค่ะก็สำหรับท่าแรกนะคะในทุกๆเช้าให้เราได้เบ่งบานนะคะเหมือนกับดอกทานตะวันนะคะพร้อมที่จะไปทำก็ไม่เคยจริงเสมอนะคะโอเคค่ะ1 2 3ท่าที่2นะคะไม่ว่าเราจะอยู่ที่ไหนนะคะก็เป็นกำลังใจให้ซึ่งกันและกันนะคะได้ส่งหัวใจให้กันและกันค่ะ1 2 3ท่าสวยงามมากเลยนะคะค่ะท่าสุดท้ายนะคะก็ขอเราได้สู้ๆไปด้วยกันนะคะสู้ๆค่ะ1 2 3
ดีการกระบวนนะครับ
พี่โอนะคะขอบคุณ
ครับ
น้องอสุดานะคะ แล้วก็ขอบคุณพี่น้องทุกท่านเลยนะคะแล้วเจอกัน
คุณ
ใหม่
น้องเค้กค
ค่ะ
รับ ขอบคุณพี่น้องเยาวชนนักศึกษาทุกท่านนะครับ สดใสมากๆเลยเช้านี้
บ๊ายบาย